January 3rd, 2026. Middle of the night. Explosions light up the sky over Caracas. Power goes out. Communications collapse. Within hours, the political future of an entire nation is thrown into uncertainty. This was not a military drill. This was not a warning. This was Operation Absolute Resolve. Today, we break down one of the most controversial geopolitical events in recent history. Why did the United States launch a military operation inside Venezuela? Why now? And what does this mean for global politics going forward? Let's start from the beginning. In the early hours of January 3rd, 2026, U.S. forces initiated a coordinated military operation, officially named Operation Absolute Resolve. The first airstrikes targeted Caracas, Venezuela's capital, and surrounding strategic zones. Key targets included La Carlota Air Base, a critical military aviation hub near the capital Fuerte Tiuna military complex, considered the heart of Venezuela's armed forces and command structure. These locations were not chosen randomly. They are central to air defense, military coordination, and regime security. Neutralizing them meant neutralizing resistance. According to U.S. defense sources, the operation involved more than 150 military aircraft surveillance and strike drones, advanced electronic warfare systems. In the opening phase, Venezuelan air defense systems were disabled, radar and communications were jammed, power and command infrastructure was disrupted. The objective was clear: total air superiority and rapid control. This is modern warfare: speed, precision, and technological dominance. The most shocking moment came soon after. The United States announced that Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and his wife had been captured by U.S. Special Forces and removed from the country. According to Washington, Maduro has long been wanted on charges including drug trafficking, narco-terrorism, large-scale corruption. For years, the U.S. had labeled him a criminal leader. This operation turned that accusation into direct action. At this point, the mission shifted from a military strike to a direct intervention against a sitting head of state. The world did not stay silent. Russia and China condemned the operation, calling it a violation of sovereignty and international law. Brazil and several Latin American nations stated that an unacceptable line had been crossed. The United Nations became a battleground of words. Some argued the operation was necessary for global security. Others warned it set a dangerous precedent. Once again, the world divided along geopolitical lines. The biggest question remains: was this legal? The U.S. position is clear. Maduro is an internationally indicted criminal, and his arrest was necessary to protect regional stability. Critics argue the opposite: no UN authorization, no international mandate, a direct breach of sovereignty. History offers parallels: the U.S. invasion of Panama, the operation against Osama bin Laden. But this time, the target was an active president of a sovereign nation. That changes everything. So, what happens now? Inside Venezuela, a sudden power vacuum, internal instability, the possibility of a new transitional government globally, volatility in oil markets, rising geopolitical tensions, a test of U.S. credibility and influence. This is not just about Venezuela. This is about how power is exercised in the modern world. Operation Absolute Resolve raises a final question. Was this a decisive move for democracy and security, or a dangerous act that undermines international law? History will judge. But now we ask you, what do you think? Leave your opinion in the comments. If you want more deep analysis at the intersection of power, technology, and global politics, subscribe. This is AI plus politics. See you next time.